these haters get exposed. I hit my dance on a hater, they don't like that. I've been grinding for a minute, fell into a bag. Had to sacrifice a lot to pop a couple tags. I done sacrificed a lot to pop a couple tags. Yeah, post-traumatic, ready for all this. Go. Doc said that ain't paranoia, that's anxiety. Either way, I can feel when people watch. Go. Go.
All right. Is that better? Is that better? Verlin Barnes, let me know if you can hear me. Is that better? All right. Is that better? No sound coming through. All right. No, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. All right. All right. We should be coming through now. Are we coming through now? Yeah, I think we're coming through. Let me know. Let me know. All right, Sister Duchess, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So I think I need to start all over again. I'll edit it on the back end. That's all right. You know, sometimes it happens like that. You know, Mama said there would be days like that. And I guess today is one of them days. So y'all know what, Tanisha, Eason, what's going on? Good to see you this evening. Good to see you this evening. All right, we see everybody. Come on, tag at least 3 people tonight. Tell them to come on in the room. Tell them to come on in the room tonight. It's Wade's word of the day. Yeah, I need y'all to come on in the room. Yeah, come on in the room. It's Wade's word of the day. Come on in the space tonight. Who else is hanging out with us tonight? Who else is hanging out with us? Come on in the room. Yeah, it's all right. You can come on in. Come on in. It's all right. Everybody come on in the room. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Everybody, I need you. Come on in the room. Let's talk. It's Wade's word of the day. Yeah, it's Wade's word of the day. So again, y'all know why we come into the space. We don't come to tear down, but to lift up, to encourage, to talk about those things that really matter. Talk about those things that really matter. Yeah, that's what we do. We talk about it all. Spiritual, physical, mental, because we understand Yes, we are spiritual people, but we are living a human experience. And that's just the reality of it. We understand in our humanity, there's going to be trials, tribulations, ups and downs, good days, bad days. So we try to talk about it all. But what we simply try to do is look at those things that would try to block us and stop us and say, you can't block us, you can't stop us. That's why we say hello. Y'all know what we do at this time. Can I get somebody in the room? Yeah, can I get somebody in the room just to take your fingertip and just simply say, hello? Yeah, that's what I need you to do. I need you to say, hello. Yeah, why do we say hello? That simply means we're showing up in spite of the things that would try to cause us not to show up. Our negative self-thinking, we say, no, not today. Our haters, we say, not today. That's what we say to our haters. We say, not today. Now we tell them, hey, no, not today. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We tell our haters, no, you're not blocking us, you're not stopping us. Our fears, we say hello. That simply means we're showing up in spite of you. Yeah, that's why we say hello. We're not telling people, we're not encouraging people to operate in fear. We're telling people to release your fear, to operate in faith, operate in faith. That's what we're doing. Come on. Even tonight, I need you to tag at least 3 people tonight. And as you're tagging and texting and telling somebody, come on, let's just rock to this real quick.
Pop a couple tags, yeah. Post traumatic, ready for all this. Go. Doc said that ain't paranoia, that's anxiety. Either way, I can feel when people watch.
Hey,
Go.
y'all know why we do it. So, hey, tonight I want to talk about it tonight. I've been really, listen, it's coming to the end of the year, and I really want to encourage you and push you into the next phase of your life. And so, really been focusing my attention on how do we end the year strong. And so we've talked about that over the last couple of weeks. And tonight, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about dream. Simply, specifically, dream again, that you have the capacity, the power to dream again. That you can, in fact, pick the dream back up. Can I get somebody to type that in this morning? Just simply say, dream again. Auntie Maddie, I see you this evening. Thank you for coming in the room. Yeah, just tell somebody, dream again. You can dream again. Do I got anybody in the room who believe that tonight, that you can dream again? Yeah, tell somebody, say dream again. Yeah, dream again. You have the capacity and the ability to dream again. Dream again. Can I get somebody to talk to me tonight? Come on. Yeah, there you go, Duchess Scott. Just say dream. Just say dream. That's what we're talking about. Just say dream. Yeah, you can dream. You can dream again. You can dream again. Let's define it. Dream just simply means a strongly desired goal or purpose. A strongly desired goal or purpose. That's what I want to encourage you to do tonight in these few moments that I have with you. I want you to begin to dream again. Yeah, dream again. I was listening to James Fortune earlier on today, and YouTube or whatever it was, and he penned a powerful song. In fact, it's called Dream Again. And the lyrics go something like this. It says, somewhere along the line, you stop believing, but I want to reignite the passion inside of you so that you can dream again. Have you had thoughts in your mind that your greatest season has passed you by? You feel your best days have all slipped away and all that's left for you are memories and change? Yeah, he quotes what I always quote, it's just a chapter. It's not over. It's not the end of the story. It's a new season. Peep this out. Turn the page. Prepare for his glory. It's your moment. You should own it. The time is now. You need to dream again. Isn't that marvelous? Aren't those lyrics just marvelous? Don't they just kind of make you want to get up and do something? Yeah, get up and do something. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but don't they kind of reignite you? Listen to it again. Somewhere along the line, you stop believing. But he says, I want to reignite the passion inside of you so that you can dream again. Yeah, and that's what I want to do tonight. I want to reignite the passion that's inside of all of us so that we can, in fact, dream again. Yeah, so that we can dream again. Come on, tag at least 3 folk tonight. Come on, I need you to tag somebody. Y'all ain't tagging nobody. Yeah, that you can dream again. Listen to that one more time. I don't know. I mean, these are some powerful words. Somewhere along the line, you stop believing. But I want to reignite the passion inside of you so that you can dream again. So here's the first thing. What Brother Fortune is simply saying is dare to dream. Yeah, dare to dream again. Dare to dream again. Why is that important? Why is that important? Because one has to begin to start to ask themselves, am I living out the dream, the vision that God has for my life? We ought to start asking that question. Matter of fact, Nina Holmes, what's going on? Good to see you this evening. What is God's vision for my life? I say it every night. God has a plan and a purpose for your life. And now is the time to dare to dream. Because we live in a unique time where you can think big and step out to find out. You can use your creativity. You can do all of those things. Dare to dream again, my friends. Yeah, dare to dream again. I think it was Helen Keller who said that the most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight but does not have any vision. The most pathetic person in the whole world, this is what Helen Keller, I'm quoting her, says the most pathetic person in the whole world is somebody who has sight but doesn't have any vision. Can I get somebody tonight to dream again? Yeah, to dream again. Yeah. Let me say it again. To dream again. Can I get somebody tonight to dream again, to want to dream again? So you got to dare to dream again. What does that mean? What does that simply mean? Here's the next thing. Not only dare to dream, but then you've got to define. Somebody say, not only dare, D-A-R-E, dare to dream again, but then you have to begin to define the dream. See, a lot of people talk about what they want to do, but they never write it down. I believe it was Habakkuk who said, write the vision down, make it plain, so that those who come into your life, connect into your life, they'll be able to pick up what you're putting down. So not only must you be willing to, not only must you dare to dream again, but then you've got to define that thing. Somebody say, I got to define that thing. Yeah. You got to define it. You got to define it. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because I know y'all are saying, what does that mean, Pastor Wade? Define that thing. In other words, you got to date it. You got to date it. You got to say to yourself, I want to be in this place by this time. Yeah, that's right, Lena Winstead. That's why Habakkuk said, write the vision down, make it plain. Yeah, you gotta date it. You gotta put a date on it. You gotta, put a date on it, stick it on your refrigerator, look at it every day and say, hey, this first step, I want to be there by this date. If you're trying to start a business, you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to say, man, by this date, I'm going to launch. And when you define it, when you're looking at that date, that drives you to begin to put the necessary things in place so that you can launch when you say that you're going to launch. But if you never put a date on it, you'll be that type of person say, well, I'll get to it sooner or later. Somebody ought to say, I know that's right. I don't know why my picture is so blurry tonight. It's kind of frustrating me tonight. But anyway, we'll get it worked out. It's okay. We'll get it worked out. But yeah, you have to define it. You have to define it. You have to begin to say to yourself, hey, I want to get started by this date. So you got to define it. Give a date to it. Even if you're starting with something small. This date, I want to do this. This date, I want to do this. This is what I'm going to do by this date. Every step of the way, you got to date it. You know what I mean? When I said, hey, we're going to move from Berkeley Warner Community Center and we're going to be in the new facility, I dated it. I said 6 months from this date, from this Sunday, we're going to walk in that space. And that's what we did. Yeah. I said 6 months from this date, we're going to walk in that space, and that's what we did. On this date, we're going to launch out with a fundraising drive, and that's what we did. You understand what I'm saying? So every step of the way, not only must you dream again, you got this dream and this vision for your life, this God-given vision for your life, but then you got to define it. You got to start putting in the building blocks to bring it to pass. So if you want to do what I'm doing, say, man, I could do that. I want to do that. Okay. When you going to get started, date it and get started. So you got to define it. Not only date it, but then you got to give the details. You got to give the building blocks. If you're going into business, they call it a business plan. If you want to be a speaker, you got to begin to put the building blocks in. Hey, at this point, I want to maybe speak in front of some children. I want to, you got to detail it. Who do you want to speak in front of? I want to speak in front of youth. I want to speak for adults. I want to speak for business people. Whatever it is, whatever thing that you believe that God is calling you into, not only date it, but then you got to detail it. Yeah, detail it. This is what I want to be doing. This is who I want to be dealing with. This is who I want to be speaking to. This is who I want to engage. I mean, I'm doing that even right now as we begin to think about church 22nd century and on, 21st century, 22nd century and on. That's what I'm doing. I'm detailing it. I'm saying, man, we need to have a sound. There need to be a sound of LHBC. We ain't got it in place, but we are detailing it. By this date, man, I want to have some songs together that are unique to LHBC, that are our own songs. So when we come into the stream, they won't be kicking us off because there'll be our songs. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So you gotta detail that thing. You gotta detail that thing. Not only that, so date it, detail it. And can I say this is probably the most important part of the whole piece of this whole thing of defining it. You have to daily devotion it. Yeah. I done missed some of y'all, but yeah, you got to daily devotion it. In other words, you got to spend time with it. Yeah, you got to spend time with it. Don't just put your vision up on the refrigerator and never go past it and look at it, reaffirm it, read it over, pray on it, meditate on it. You got to daily devotion it. It got to be on your mind. Sometimes we launch into things just for a moment, but then when the hard work comes, we lose interest because we're not daily devotioning it. We're not spending time saying, Lord, where do you want me to go with this, Lord? What do you want me to do with this, Lord? How do you want me to handle this? You've got the day. Somebody ought to say, I know that's right. You got the daily devotion, that thing. Yeah, write the vision down, make it plain. And then what we say in preacher circles when we are getting ready to preach, well, maybe others don't say it. I'll say what I say. In order for me to be able to bring forth what I'm trying to bring forth, I've got to walk with it a little while. You understand? So oftentimes how I'm dealing with it now, I don't know when the Lord will give it to me, but typically by Wednesday, I got a thought. I may not necessarily have it on paper like I used to. I used to have everything like a month in advance. While I'm preaching some, I'm working on the next one. I told you it's a shift for all of us. The way that I'm doing things now is totally foreign to the way that I used to do it. It's totally foreign to the way that I used to do it. The way I used to do it, I had all a month worth of sermons laid out. Then while I'm preaching through something, I'm working on the next sermon series. I ain't doing that no more. Now, typically by Wednesday now, the Wednesday of the week that I need to preach, I got a thought. I may not necessarily have it all the way written out, but I got a thought. And then Wednesday, typically through Saturday, I'm walking with that thought. I'm thinking, I'm thinking about that thing when I wake up. I'm thinking about that thing when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm thinking about that thing when I'm going about doing what I'm doing on my daily. When I'm in the car, I'm thinking about that thing. Yeah, I'm walking with it. I'm daily devotioning that thing. Because here's the reality: God gives you a thought, but He don't write your sermon. No, He don't write your sermon. So you got to walk with it. And why do I say walk with it? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't want it to just be words on a paper, but I want it to be me. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And so when you daily devotion your dream, it becomes a part of you. It's not something just in the abstract. It becomes a part of you. So wherever you go, somebody asks you, man, what is your next step in life? You begin to talk about the dream, because the dream is you. It's the place and the purpose and the design and the direction that God has for your life, and it just flows out. It'll just flow out. What's your next move, Doc? Hey, I'm believing God for this. I was just sitting talking to my mentor and everything like that, and he was like, hey, what are you doing? This, that, and the other. And because it's in me, I just started to lay out what I see. What I see for where we are in ministry and all of those particular things, because you daily devotion it, right? You daily devotion. If in fact it is something that you believe that God has given to you, this dream, this vision, this direction, this purpose, this plan, then hey, if He gave it to you, you probably should be seeking Him to get further instructions for the next move. Yeah, for the next stretch, for the next faith, journey, faith move, whatever it is. So you got a daily devotion that. Somebody ought to say, I know that right. I know that's right. Am I helping you tonight? Yeah. You got to walk with that thing. That thing has to become a part of you. It has to be who you are. So what did I say? I said, dare to dream, right? You can dream again, dare to dream. Then you got to define the dream. You got to date it. You got to detail it. And then you got to devotion it. You got to devotion it. Can I get somebody tonight just to, What did I say? I said, dare to dream. But then you got to date it, define it. You got to date it. You got to detail it. You got to daily devotion it. See, the daily devotion helps to detail it. It helps to detail it, y'all. I'm giving you some secrets. The daily devotion helps to detail it. You scratching your head saying, man, I don't know where I need to go next. How I'm going to do it. Daily devotion fills in the blanks. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Anybody know what I'm talking about? That's what, exactly. And then here's the other thing. Here is the third point. Then I'm gonna give you some extra. Here is the third point. Then I'm just gonna give you some extra that you're gonna need. As you dare to dream again. Here's the last thing. You got to defend the dream. Come on in here close. I know I'm a little blurry, but y'all can see me. Come on in here close. You are going to have to defend your dream. Yeah. Come here. I'm talking to you and you and you and you and you and you. You need to tag and tell somebody I'm dropping nuggets tonight. You are going to have to defend your dream. Yes, you are. Because you're going to have some people in your circle and all around who are going to tell you, you can't do that. Oh, that's not possible. That's not happening. And you are going to have to defend the dream. See, sometimes many of us give up and we quit on the dream that God has given us because we start listening to these naysayers. And we are afraid to defend our dream. Some of the biggest troubles that I've gotten into in ministry is really around that, where I dare to defend the dream that God had given me. Yeah, you're going to have to defend the dream. And too often we think God gives us a dream. I done dated it. I done defined it. I done detailed it. I done devotion it. And so it should be smooth sailing from there. No. Naysayers are coming. Haters are coming. Distractors are coming. And if you don't have the capacity to fight, to defend your dream, yet this is where I believe that God is calling me to be in this season of my life. I was listening to somebody the other day, and he was talking about how he sensed that God was taking him in a different direction, and he started to move in that direction, and people who was all around him kind of was just falling off, just bouncing out there. Matter of fact, they thought he was crazy. They was like, what are you doing? You're messing up. You da. But he had to defend this new direction, this new vision that God had given him. Yeah, you're going to have to defend the dream. You're going to have to defend the dream. And the problem is, too often, many of us, we don't want to defend the dream. But if it's something that God has given you and you believe that, then you've got to be willing to defend that. Yeah, you got to defend that. And then here's the final thing, and I'm getting on out your way. I got to go. Here's the final thing. Let me tell you this. Here's a little extra nugget. Because as you move along in pursuing your dream, God will bring different people in different seasons to help you move the dream forward. Yeah, he will. Yes, he will. Yeah, I'm helping somebody tonight. Y'all need to share this and tell somebody. Yeah, as you dare to dream again, as you detail it, define it, as you devotion it, as you defend it, God will begin to send different people in different seasons along the way, along the journey of the dream to help you to move the dream forward. But here's the reality. Some of those who started with you at the beginning will not be there at the end. Some of them who showed up midway will not be there at the end. But you have to always remember this. Here it is. Write this down. You need to write this down. I'm helping you. You need to write this down tonight. Here it is. Just because the team changes doesn't mean that the dream changes. I done just blessed somebody. Yeah. Just because the team changes doesn't mean that the dream changes. Yeah. Just because the team changed doesn't mean the dream changed. Why? Because some people are starters, some people are finishers. The right people will replace the wrong people. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. Some people are right for a particular season, but not right for another. You understand what I'm saying? See, the right people become the wrong people when their season is over. Yeah. So the dream doesn't change even if the team changes. Because here's the reality: sometimes those people who are right for a season, a part of the journey, may not necessarily be right for the rest of the journey. Yeah. You can't hold it against them. When their season is up, you got to say fairly well. God bless you. I send you with a blessing. It's okay. It's all right. I still love you. But their season is, in fact, up. Right? And sometimes we hold on to people whose seasons are over in our journey of our dream. And when you do that, what you do, yeah, I said, when you do that, what you do, I said, when you do that, what you do, when you do that, what you do, you have in fact black space for the new people who have come to help you in that season. So sometimes you got to let them leave so that there will be room for those who are called to your next. Yeah. I done just blessed some of y'all. Let me say it again, and I'm gonna get on out of here. See, some folk missed this tonight. Some folk missed this tonight. They needed to be here in the room, but that's all right. They can get it on the replay. Y'all make sure y'all reach out and tag them and say, you missed this one tonight. Because here is the reality. Those individuals whose seasons are up, you got to stop wishing that they were still here. You have to allow them to move into the next season of their life so that there will be room for those who have called, that God has called to be with you in your next. Yeah, who God has called to be in your next. It's amazing. Sometimes even in our church setting, people have moved on. Praise God. God bless them. But sometimes the ones who stay, they just be, Lord. Lord, send them back. Send them back. No. This season is up. Look, I got to be honest with you. Look. You done heard it from me. You're gonna hear it straight from me because, hey, it is what it is. But there are some people I miss. But there are some people. Yeah. There's some people I miss. It is what it is. But there are some people. I'm glad they're gone. I remember. I'm out. I don't know where I was. I was going, this right pre-COVID, right before COVID or whatever like that. And I think I was out trying to get some chicken. I just stopped into that little side. Those of you in Connecticut, I don't know if they got it any place else, but in some of these stores, this one I was still kind of messing around with that, meat on a regular, and I wanted to get some chicken. I think it's called crispy chicken or whatever it was. And I'm in there, and somebody comes up to me from another ministry, and somebody who had been connected with us. They left and they went over there, and. And these jokers came over. I saw them there, and they came up to me, and they was like, "Yo, when you gonna come and get your member back?" That's when I was calling them members. And when you gonna come get your members back? And listen, I'm sorry. I just keeps it 100. I just looked at them and I just said, "That's your member now." I said, "That's your member now." When they left, all of y'all was talking all that smack, but I was like, yeah, that's your member now. You understand what I'm saying? And not being funny because I release. I don't hold. It is what it is. But that's what happened. I'm sitting there minding my business. I'm just trying to get some chicken, and they come up to me and like, "Yo, when you gonna come get your member back?" And I was like, yo, I remember y'all was like smiling when they came, but now you over here asking me when I'm going to come get them back. No, they your members now. Because here is the reality. Here is the reality. I'm being facetious, but that was a true story. That was a true story. But here is the reality. You have to understand that not everybody is called to walk with you through every season of your journey, of the dream. That's just the reality. And sometimes you have to allow them to leave with a blessing so that there can be room for next. So that was a little extra something I just gave somebody that's gonna bless them. That's gonna bless them, because sometimes we hold on to things and people and everything whose season is up, when we should just be like, hey, God bless you. We wish you well in your next season of your journey. Because the more we're looking back, we miss what's in front of us, what's happening in our next. So that was just a little extra something. So dare to dream tonight. I hope I blessed you on tonight. I hope this word has been a blessing to you. If this word has in fact been a blessing to you, I triple dare you to reach out and tell somebody, text tag and tell somebody. Yeah, text tag and tell somebody. Do your boy a favor. I didn't put y'all comments up that much tonight. That's all right. We'll get you tomorrow. But reach out and tell somebody. Yeah, we're here every night, 8 p.m. Let's try to end this way. Let's see, we don't own the rights to the music. We do pay for streaming rights. And so I guess I will put that disclaimer out there. But let's play it. I just wanted to hear this one tonight. So that's what it is. So let's see what it is.
Up here with this hair. Give me C sharp. That's higher than C, right? See? Little song that says, let your power fall when your name is called. Prove the doubt is wrong, because you're still mine and strong. So fight this battle for me and help my unbelief, so I can tell all my friends, oh thank you Jesus, that you have won again. Anybody need
I gotta get out of here. Lord, let his power fall. Hey!
When your name is called,
Prove the doubters wrong.
Prove the doubters wrong.
You're still mighty.
Yeah! Because you're still mighty. God, you're still mighty. God, you're still mighty. Still mighty and strong. Oh, thank you, Jesus. So fight this battle for me. I can't do it by myself, God. Fight this battle for me and help my unbelief, so I can tell all my friends.
You have won.
I wish I had a witness in here tonight. Yeah, that you have won.
That's it. I gotta go. Y'all be blessed. Tell somebody. Meet us here.
You have
8 p.m.
won.
We're here every night. Talk to y'all real soon. Everybody be blessed. Hey, Wade's word of the day. Dare to dream again.
You